Hi friends, in today's video we're going to be testing out a new soap. I'm doing a tallow soap with Dead Sea mud and buttermilk in it. So thanks for coming and watching, and I will talk to you soon. Oops, sorry about that, y'all. Alright, I already have my additives in here except for, so I have buttermilk powder, oatmeal, kale, and clay already in my oils, which is what I'm getting ready to blend into the oils right now. My oil mix consists of coconut oil, rice bran oil, shea butter, beef tallow, and castor oil. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend these additives into the oil. This is my first time making a tallow soap. And my first time using Dead Sea mud in the soap. So I've already mixed up my Dead Sea mud with some water, and I'm just going to put this in and blend it really, really good into my oil mixture. So today is going to be a really big test because I'm doing a lot of things that I have never done before. So I've never done the tallow soap, which that's what I'm testing. I'm also never did the Dead Sea mud in the soap, so I'm testing that. And I'm also going to be testing a new fragrance oil that I haven't used before from a company that I haven't used fragrance oils before. So I am going to be testing the Midwest Fragrance Company oils, and I'm doing the sweater weather soap today, fragrance oil. So I'm just blending this up because I just want to make sure I get all of the mud kind of blended into the oils. I'm suspecting that this is going to be a pretty hard bar soap because of the mud, the tallow. I've also put in some sodium lactate already into the lye water solution. So we're going to see. Alrighty, so this is my lye solution. So we're gonna go ahead on and pour this in and blend it. And just put that in the sink with some water. So now normally I soak with a 2-to-1 water lye ratio, but when I did my formula in Soap Calc, I did not switch it. And I'm kind of glad because I am using a Dead Sea clay and that soaks up a lot of water. So what I'm hoping is that this soap will not be like, it won't take too long to cure because of the extra water, because I'm usually doing a 2 to 1, but today it's like a 2 to 7, 2.7 to 1. And then I added in like 3 tablespoons extra of water for the clay. So hopefully that does not adversely affect this soap. Everything looks good. Now I'm going to add in my fragrance oil. There we go. This is thickening up quite a bit. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, that fragrance oil, thicken that really quick. So I'm just going to hand stir it from here on out. All right. It doesn't, I mean, it's a nice thick trace, so I'm not concerned about that. It's still very much pourable. So we're going to get this poured into the mold in just a second here. It smells really, really good. That fragrance smells good. It's very green at the opening of that fragrance. And this is, this soap is going to be for my personal use. This is not one that will be on the website, at least not yet, because this is my first time making it. So I am definitely testing this batch of soap in this recipe. Like I said, using tallow for the first time in soap, using Dead Sea mud for the first time in soap. And currently all the soaps on my website are plant-based soaps, so there's no animal fats in any of my soaps. And I don't know that I'm going to start offering animal fat soaps on the website. We will see. That's to be determined. But all right, let's get my mold. And we're going to pour this. I want to make sure you guys can see it. We're going to pour this into the mold. And I think what I'm going to do, because normally this recipe is like the perfect amount for this mold, but because I have the extra water in here, I may get a little overage, which is going to be interesting when this soap sets up, you know, like curing, and how long it takes for it to cure. So we will see how much overage I get with this. seems to be. I think that I will C-pop this soap, which is the oven process. So that's basically just turning on my oven, letting it heat up to the lowest setting, which I think mine is 170. And then turning it off and just letting the soap, you know, process in the oven. So it will go through a complete gel. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit extra on the top of the soap, but that's okay. So this ought to be a really, really good soap because it's formulated with some good ingredients. I also have buttermilk powder in this soap. So not only are you getting the benefits of the minerals and everything from the Dead Sea mud, but you're also going to get that lactic acid from the buttermilk powder that's in there. So this ought to be an awesome spa type bar of soap. So I'm excited about that. So with the beef tallow, the Dead Sea mud, I honestly cannot wait to try this soap. So I normally don't do my soaps with high top like this, but like I said, with the extra water, it made a little bit more batter, so soap batter, which is not a problem. Like I said, I'm going to do a light texturing on this, a little bit of, well, so just a little extra. So we just gonna tap that down to make sure I don't have any air pockets. And then I should have gotten my texturing is not my best at texturing. Soaps is not my favorite, you know, like I'm not that great at it, but hey, that's what makes handcrafted soap unique. Everybody has their own little thing, and what really matters is that it's a good bar of soap. That's what's most important. And I think this is going to be all right. Let me get a paper towel and clean up my edges of this soap. All right, so there you have it. This is my Tallow Dead Sea Mud Milk Soap. So this is going to be, I think, an awesome bar soap. So, all right, so there we have it. I'm going to put this in the oven and let it pop. And hopefully that will make it go through a good gel phase. I usually do get gels on my soaps only because I live in Georgia and it's always pretty warm inside my place, and the level of humidity, I usually do get pop even if I don't, get gel even if I don't put it in the oven. But I did the last few soaps and I popped them and I liked the results. And it just made, I think, a better end result in the soap. And I was very pleased with it. So that's why I'm going to do that. All right, stop messing with it, Rhonda. All right, guys, that's it. I'm going to put this in the oven and I will be back with you on tomorrow so that we can see the cut. Bye for now. Okay, friends, I am back. Here's the soap. It is about 10 hours or so since I made this soap. I checked it and it seems to be pretty solid, so I want to go ahead on and take it out the mold and cut it before it gets too hard. And that sometimes happens because of the Dead Sea mud, the clays and everything in there, and the soap gets a little harder than what it would normally. So I'm going to go ahead on and unmold this so we can take a look. It looks really, really good. Okay, so as you can see, I got nice crisp corners. It is very firm. So we're gonna go ahead and cut through this before it gets to the point where I am not able to cut it. So clearly the waterlogging was not an issue that I had thought. So I made this soap about, I don't know, it was about 1:30 or so this afternoon, and it's now about 9:30, 9:40 in the evening. So here we go. Let's see, oh yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. In peace. All right, so, oh, nice. All right, guys. That is what it's looking like. I'm going to let this set up. So it looks really good. And like I said, this is just for myself, so I am not going to, I may see if I can still stamp these. See if they will be good too. We got a little crumbling there on the edge, but for the most part, it's pretty solid already, so I'm pretty pleased. Looks good on the inside. It looks like the soap is actually still warm, so it is still going through saponification. So I'm just going to let it be, I think. Smells good. I think I'm just gonna let that be. I'm gonna let these sit out and start curing, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.